Okay, so winter's coming, it's getting darker outside, and you want to try having houseplants for the first time, but you don't know where to start. Don't worry, I got you. Here are 3 different types of super beginner-friendly houseplants to get you started on your journey. Let's get started. Plant number 1 is the Philodendron Brazil. After some careful consideration, I'm going to argue that of the beginner-friendly plants, this one is the most fun and rewarding. As long as you give it the bare minimum, which is putting it near a window and watering it like once every 2 weeks, this plant is going to grow like crazy, rewarding you with long, beautiful vines that have this gorgeous variegation on all of the leaves. Each leaf has its own pattern of light green and dark green, which makes it a very visually striking plant, especially in the gloomy winter months. For reference, this is how long mine is. Moving right along, plant number 2 is the ZZ plant. ZZ plants are another super low maintenance house plant that you only really need to think about once a month. Now, people say ZZ plants are a low light tolerant plant, which is true, but don't be fooled, they still need light to survive. So they might not need to be right next to a window, but the room they're in still needs to have some form of light, whether it's from a window or a grow light. In terms of watering, ZZ plants have really thick roots, which means that they retain water and only need to be watered about once every 1 to 2 months. Now, the flip side of them having those thick roots is that it's easier for them to outgrow their pots. So if you have a ZZ plant, you should be prepared to repot it about once a year. And last but not least, plant number 3 is the umbrella tree. Y'all, I honestly feel like this tree is so slept on. Indoor trees can often be tricky, but I have never had a problem with the umbrella tree, and I would argue that it's probably the easiest indoor tree you can get. My umbrella tree is definitely a testament to that. I got this one when it was about 5 inches tall, and I didn't do anything special with it. All I did was put it next to a window, water it every 1 to 2 weeks, and repot it as necessary, and that's it. You also need to fertilize these occasionally, but you should be doing that with your plants anyway. But yeah, I love how cute the leaves are, and I feel like this plant adds a lot of versatility. Because she's getting so tall, I think I'm gonna chop a little bit and propagate her, so stay tuned for that. So there you go. As someone with seasonal depression, I feel like having plants in my house is a great way to preserve my mental health during the colder months. So let this be your sign, whether you have plants already or are just getting started. Check these guys out and let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.